Hello and welcome to Getting Started in Everquest. We're going to head off to the Plane of Knowledge. So the scenario here is from the last tutorial we did, the Getting Started series here. We were in doing the tutorial and we've finished the tutorial now. So everything is done. All we need to do is talk to Arias here and we can head off to Plane of Knowledge and talk about that zone. So let's go and hail him. We're done. So we are definitely done with the tutorial. That's all the quests. And we can escape to the other, to the north. So go right over here to the waterfall. Cave right here. And we'll talk about what you do after you get out of the tutorial. So that's kind of like where we're going with this. Escape, yes. Alright, so we've exited the tutorial, we finished it all, and now we are in the real world. We start out here in Crescent Reach, over here in the origin spot for pretty much 90% of all characters created recently. And I want to talk about what you should do next, and going to Plane of Knowledge. So that's where we're kind of... So, if you're looking for a guided quest, I recommend this. Hero's Journey here. If you go to the Everquest button and then hit Hero's Journey, it will tell you what to do. So you should know, get to know the city better. Talk to the emissary right here. So this is where it starts here. It's also going to give you a lore item, a quest item here for an AUG, I believe. And it's going to lead you through all these different quests. And there's a whole achievement section here in the achievement window on what to do, where to go, and all that stuff. I highly recommend that as where you're kind of headed. So go ahead and hit OK there. We're not going to do that in this, but that's what I recommend. So it starts there with them, with the emissary. All right, so what you do is you walk down the road here. We're going to head off to Plane of Knowledge. Now, you should have in your bag, you should have one of these Crescent Reach Guild summons. So these will pretty much give them to the Guild Master here as we get down the road. We're just going to follow the road to make this simple. So right here, there's some quest mobs up in this little tree house here. You can barely see it. It's so large, but... go up there. There's some dragons, I believe, and you can get some quests, and they're involved in some of the quests here in Crescent Reach. All right, so this is the guild tent, I guess, is would be the best thing. We are a mage, so we need to give this to the mage guild master right here. Lava collar Anenda. There we go. We get some experience. We get the circle of crystal wing faction by 100. I can go ahead and give her, I somehow have 2 of them. Do it again. Oh, I already have one. So if I delete this tunic, I don't know why it gave me double newbie items. So there we go. There we go. We get another 100 experience. Perfect. All right, that's taken care of. Close that. Now we can head on out of here and down the road. So as we go out the door and down the road here, you'll see we're getting to another building. This is the actual Crescent Reach city. Maybe the Hollow is what it's called. I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it Crescent Reach. So we'll make our way up here. It's a very nice little city. It's got all the things you would expect in a starter city in a video game. There's little quests over here, so if you follow the emissary, he's going to lead you here, and you're going to pick up these quests, right, all around here, and what? But I believe it's this merchant here, Kapari, sells backpacks, so go ahead and pick up some backpacks. So we need 8 backpacks to fill out our bags here. And backpacks are just larger storage space to kind of fix some of that low inventory we're kind of dealing with right now. And they hold larger items in these little tiny bags that only have 4 slots. So if you click on a bag and then hold down control, and then click, it's going to put those items in that bag, right? So you can see, like, this second bag here has got a hat and a stein in it. If I click here, those hat and stein just appeared in there. A little trick that I just recently learned, so it's very helpful for sorting bags. There we go. And I need to display them all out, but there we go. So we got bags. We're happy now. So if we go out this door over here, it says the Hollow Blightfire Moors. I'm gonna head down here and follow the path. And so if you're doing the Crescent Reach quests and you're gonna go through all that, this right here is a really good zone to start leveling in, this portion of the zone anyway. Pretty much all of this, right? And it goes up in bands of levels. So this is like, say, 1 to 4, 4 to 6. And then inside these caves, there's more mobs. And then it goes all the way up to level 20 over here. Highly recommend this zone if you're just starting out. You can see this stuff here. We are currently level 10, but or 11. So that's kind of that. So if you're going to keep going through here, you're going to see these pillars that say Blightfire Moors, because we need to go to Blightfire Moors to get to the book, to get the Crescent, to Plane of Knowledge. So simple little jaunt here. I'm going to use my little clicky Blessing of Swiftness. Now, Blightfire Moors is a 20 to 40 zone, so it's a little bit higher level, so you got to watch out. Okay, so you got to watch out for like the higher level mobs and whatnot that spawn here. If we go to let's see, Brewall here. Now I have a video on how to install maps and download the maps. I highly recommend them, but you can see here, there's the zone line. We just need to go around this corner right here to get to that. So please download. There's 2 different predominant maps out there, right? There's the Good Wall, or the Good Durden maps, and the Brewall maps. They're both good for different use cases. They do have different things on them sometimes, so it's good to have both installed. And I have a video on that if you want to watch that. Now you click this book and it'll teleport you to the Plane of Knowledge. Alright, we're here in the Plane of Knowledge. We got our Traveler achievement. And from this point on, the rest of this video is going to be talking about Plane of Knowledge and the things in it that you can access, right? So right here, you see the Crescent Reach stone. You click this, it'll teleport you back out to Blightfire Moors. So that's good to know if you want to do that. So first up, you got the Loyalty Merchant right here. You click on her. So if you've been playing EverQuest for a while, you have some loyalty tokens. This caps out around 5,000. I like to use mine all the time and buy bags of platinum. These bags of platinum right here, they are... let's see, I think it's, let's say 10 to 15,000 platinum per bag, and they cost $392. So as you can see there, I could buy one if I wanted to, but I am not going to right now. But you can see here all the different loyalty items that are available, including houses. So you can buy a house here and stuff like that. Perfect augmentation distillers for removing those type 3s. Potions to teleport to different zones, right? So Field of Bone, Everfrost, Swamp of Inithul Swamp. I'm not even sure where this one is. Shadeweaver Thicket and the Twilight Sea. So there's options there. And then you have options to buy some faction fixing potions and stuff like that. And it'll clear whatever, like say you killed a bunch of ogre guards, this will fix that. You can also buy the anchors to teleport back to guild halls and stuff like that. Tons of items here you can buy with loyalty coins that are very useful. There's also some tutorials here from this lady. You can see here it teaches you how to do all the different things in the game. To go like, oh my god, if I can only mouse them out, get the mouse right on there. There we go. And we'll make this one here bigger. So all these different tutorials, if you will, you can go through and do that. How to do mercenaries, alternate advancement, everything right here. So it's pretty nice. And you can select the one you want, like parcel merchant. speak with Caden, the parcel guy. We'll go do that one here in a second. And then here's a mercenary guy. If you want to pick up a human mercenary. Also, right here, you can buy Defiant jewelry and some Defiant items. I might be too low of a level to actually see them. There we go. There's the crude Defiant jewelry right here. If you wanted to pick that up, it's available to buy. And there's level 50 plus stuff there too. And then we come over here. So there's the stone. If we come left, there's some armor quests right here you can get. Hail this guy. He's going to tell you about some quests and stuff like that. Now, if you have some of these claimable mercenary contracts, like the contract of the Othmere here I have, you can bring them over here, and then you can use that to claim, if you have one, right? I don't think this character has anything. You can claim the different claimable mercenaries that you have to get a different skin on your mercenary. Now, here is a Hero Forge merchant. You know, it just sells Hero Forge items, so they're not terribly expensive. Which are Hero Forge is the augmentation ornamentation system. So you have to buy that per character. It's what, $10 per character to be able to use the system. And then there is a soul binder here. Soul binders will bind your soul. If you say that to them, you just click that. And now when I die, I will come back here. So you can type /care or /character. Guess it's not /character. Just /care. It'll tell you where you're bound. Like on my origin, at level 5, we'll get an ability called Origin right here. I hit V to open this window, and then see there's Origin. This will teleport me back to Crescent Reach, and then if I die, I will come back to Crescent Reach. I mean, to here. So keep going up here, and you can see around the zone, you'll see these mercenary liaisons. Froglock, if you want a Froglock follower. Looks like Erudite down there. Stuff like that. So let's come through here. So you can do Spirit Shrouds here, which is just a way of changing yourself into another creature. And lower level, kind of like Personas, but less evolved. Right up here, you have a lot of trade skill vendors and whatnot. So there's like a poison merchant, research merchants, blacksmith merchant, and stuff like that. Then here's the parcel guy. Let's go and hail him. Selenia informed me that you wish to learn about parcels. Let's begin. Alright, so popped up this little introduction dialogue here. Caden is the parcel merchant. Parcels act as normal merchants, but then you send items to yourself or other players. One thing of note is that you must have a silver membership or higher to use the parcel merchant. To send an item to yourself or another player, click anywhere on the parcel and bring it up and look in the window. Alright. To send an item, left click on your window. Alright. And to retrieve, right? So let's click on here. So we go to parcel tab. Let's see here. I'm going to take these bone chips. I'm going to send these to Gnome Regard, my necromancer. There you go, buddy. You get some bone chips. And those get sent. There's no cost to send an item. It's just sent. It's a very nice system for transporting items. Alright. There's more trade skill merchants up here. There's a housing merchant over here to buy different housing items. You can see here, alchemy tables and whatnot. If you're into that, that's where that would be. Over here is the banker. He's just the banking guy, just right here. I can click on him. I don't believe this guy has anything in his bank, so like that. And throughout the zone, you'll find these trade skill containers, so you can do trade skills. And they're usually next to the merchant that does the trade skill. Like tailoring, that's tailoring, right? Over here, you can find a bunch of different ones just strewn about. Now, if we come up here, past these NPCs, you'll see there's a large crowd of people. Now, some servers, This is the buff spot. Everybody will come meet, and just buffs are going on constantly. This is Verant Interactive, so that actually takes place in Guild Lobby. You zone to Guild Lobby through that zone right there. That just click the door. But one thing of note here is Franklin Teak. He's the daily quest vendor. You can go talk to him and hail him, and he will give you a daily quest. I believe at 15 you can get the first one, which is a level 20 quest. And then next to him is his brother, Clayton Teak, who does daily adventures. These are group missions that require level 75 to start doing those. So, very nice to have that around. Now, if we keep going through here, there is a merchant over here of note, right? There's a lot of merchants everywhere, but this one right here, Darius Gandril, he sells all of the basic reagents that you could think of. He's got the malachite for the stage pets. He's got bat wings. He's got just about everything you can think of, except bone chips. You can buy bone chips in Guild Lobby, but he's a good interest of note. Through here is the bazaar, and I'm going to do a whole video on that one next, so that'll be the next video in this series. But the bazaar is where you can buy and sell items. Now, if you have the maps installed, you can see the red text all the way around here, and that is all the different teleporters. So Plane of Knowledge is kind of like the central zone that lets you kind of get to anywhere else in the world without much effort. So they have Gukta, Rivervale, all the way around here, right? The good races are up here. The neutral races are right here, and the evil races are down here. And it's pretty broken up pretty well in that regard. Now, the Priest of Discord. Well, let's go do that. So let's go up and show where spells are. So another benefit of Plane of Knowledge is that there are tons of spells available here. Every spell vendor that has ever existed, all their spells exist here in the Plane of Knowledge. All you got to do is go up one of these little pathways here. There's 4 of them on each corner right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Doesn't matter which one you take, but get up here to the second level of the zone. Now, there's the Ogre Liaisons for the mercenaries. If we come over here, there is a guy, the Mysterious Presence. Now, he's the Overseer Merchant. If you have Overseer currency, you can buy all kinds of stuff from him. Just like the Loyalty guy, but with Overseer currency. And I don't have any on this character to demonstrate that. But if we keep going around the building here, you'll see there's just some NPCs around here. There's a human mercenary guy right there. Who's this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. I've never seen him before. There's a guy there. NPC. Alright, now we're at the front of the building here in Plane of Knowledge. There's the Priest of Discord, which I mentioned. This is how you get to the Discord era expansions, right? So if we go here, Gates of Discord. So that's how you would get into... that's not it. Where is it? Come on, go back. Yeah, it's Gates of Discord. I just don't remember the name of the zone it lands you to. Omens? Yeah. That guy will teleport you. So you just hail him and you say, I wish to go to Discord. He'll take you to the Gates of Discord expansion. Alright, so through this door here is the spell area. It's broken up by class, so this character is a mage, so we'll go to the mage section, right? So here's the shaman section right down here. If we go up here, these are where you buy the mage spells. So if we go to this first merchant here, 1 to 25, click on him, you can see how many spells are available to buy, right? It's every spell up to, I think, House of Thule expansion. So maybe maybe one more, but it's fairly basic there. So we can buy spells like so. Let me see here. Trying to find a spell I actually need. Let's see, level 11. Let's buy the water pad, and we should be good there. Burnout. All right, so you can memorize these spells, and then when you look at the spell list again, they won't be listed. So it kind of makes it's nice. Like, that's just the basic. Do I already have that spell? I guess I do. It won't let me memorize it for some reason. I already have gate in my spell book. All right, what did I... Oh, I have... Yeah, if you click off the show only items, it will hide the spells you already have. All right, that's kind of what I messed up there. But here you see all the magician spells, and then you got some bard books, rogue books, beast lord books. Druid spells are down there, and then there are some more books over here for the melee classes, and then go downstairs. There's even more. There's wizard spells, enchanter spells there, and then over here on the other side is bard songs. And then down here even further is the necromancer spells down here. And then on the other side of the room is the Shadow Knight. Let's see if we can get some speed here. Jeez. Down this path next to the wizard merchants, right? Down here. Some more spells to buy. And then you can also go up. This is a fairly large little structure. You can go up here to the second level where we were before, but then there is another level up, one more, where you can find the ranger spells. Over here is the paladin spells, and then up here are the beast lord spells. If you watch any of my videos, you've probably seen me go to these places and stuff like that. And then that's the top. There is an elevator that goes up for the quests up above, which are related to the Planes of Power progression, which this zone came out in. So there we go. That's that. All right, what else is there in Plane of Knowledge that is useful? Trade skills, teleporters to pretty much everywhere you could think of. Bankers, and yeah, I think that's Plane of Knowledge. I highly recommend doing the tutorials. I recommend doing all that. If it's your first time playing the game, I recommend doing every single quest you can get your hands on. And like, so there's another tutorial guy right there. They're all over in the zone. This zone is very helpful to new players. It's just there, and we kind of end up exactly where we started. It's pretty cool. All right, but yeah, I think that is everything for this one. But that's Plane of Knowledge. That's how to get around Plane of Knowledge. That's how to get to Plane of Knowledge. If there's any questions or comments related to any of this, please let me know, and I will see what I can do. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.